Folks, you're not going to get your money back. I'll get into that and then the latest home prices and insights for York Region for week ending June the 12th, 2024. We'll see properties that have a description that says new bathrooms, new kitchen, new floors. It seems everything is new. And yet they sit there and they don't sell. And we've seen it time and time again. And you've heard people say that a fully renovated home, they're the first ones to sell, and they sell at a premium, and everything else kind of sits there. That's kind of the market we're in right now. Well, it's true but not true. Let me tell you the difference between renovated sitting there, renovated and sold fast at a premium. You'll see one advertisement that says new hardwood floors, and you'll go in and you'll see, yeah, there's new hardwood floors, but they didn't change the baseboards. And then you go into the other one that sold at a premium, and you would have seen the hardwood floors there. They could have been the same quality floors, but the baseboards were done. So it was a more of a complete renovation versus the one that's partial. One will say renovated bathrooms. And when you go to look, well, what they've done is they've popped in a new vanity. They maybe swapped out the mirror, changed the light fixture in there. But tiles, tub, shower, toilet, it's still all original. Maybe they've painted, so they've freshened it up, but they're promoting it as new. And then you'll go into the one that's sold at a premium, that house, and when you look at the bathroom, you can see it's not a builder tub. They've redone all the tiling in the shower. It might even been a new shower. It could have been a tub and shower combo where now they've swapped that out and there's a tub and a shower separately. New toilets, new tiles. The vanity is not a vanity that's purchased, say, from a hardware store for $300 or $400 or $500. It's a new vanity, custom made to fit into that space. That home sold at a premium. This other home that kind of sort of did renos, but it's, I think, more accurate to say they freshened up their home. It sits there and it doesn't sell. And if it does, not at the same premium that a true renovation sold. Another example, we see this all the time. There's so many of these examples. It'll say new pot lights. Great. And you'll go and you'll see new pot lights when you look at the ceiling. But they left the original popcorn ceiling, the stucco ceiling. Whereas the other home that I'm comparing to also will say new pot lights. And they could be the same pot lights, except they also smoothened the ceiling. And those pot lights now look way better in the ceiling because it's a smooth ceiling, no stucco. What I'm getting at is that one that did the renovation, many times the seller thinks, well, ours is new like that one. It's not new like that one. There's a big difference. And I'm not telling you that you should go out and do everything, to the nines and spend way past your budget to do that. I'm just telling you, if it's not a full, complete reno, you're not going to sell at a premium that you expect to sell at. And in fact, we've seen many homes with no renos, but they're pristine. They're original, but in pristine condition. You can tell the sellers really took care of their home, selling for pretty much the same as the home that has a few refreshed rooms in it or where renos weren't done completely. So keep that in mind. If you're not going to go all the way, maybe it's a good idea just to keep it in pristine condition because you're not going to be so far off on price. If you think this video can help somebody please pass it along. If you get value from what we're talking about, subscribe. And if you want to speak with me about your real estate situation, selling, buying, it's really simple. Up here, there's a link to my calendar. Below this video in the description, there's a link. Click on that, book a time that's convenient for you. We'll talk about whatever's on your mind. Now, let's get into the numbers. Here we go, folks. We're going to be talking about Vaughan, Richmond Hill, and Markham, detached properties only. Here's a quick summary of average sold price. Vaughan and Markham, humming along. Richmond Hill shot way up in average sold price. We're going to start off with Vaughan for week ending June the 12th, 2024. 46 detached properties were sold. 46 is the highest, the most sales in 1 week so far this year. Sales look like they're trending up. They have so since the middle of April. Average sold price is $1,800,000. It is down from the previous week, but if we kind of look at the last 4 weeks, we've been hovering between 1.8, 1.850. That's kind of where we've been the last few weeks. 1.8 is 10% lower than where we were this time a year ago. The median price is 2% lower. The dotted line, that's the 4-week moving average, kind of looks like average price and median price have been trending up slowly. 46 were sold, 41% sold at list price or more. I drew a line right across mid 40s, 40s, a little bit higher than 40, kind of seems like the norm for property selling at list price or more. Well, detached properties in Vaughan. Listings shot way up from 89 to, it's not way up, but we went from 89 to 106 detached properties being listed in 1 week. Active listings increasing. That trend's been going that way for a while now. Months of inventory, and this is helping to understand why prices are slowly trending up. Months of inventory is trending down. We're at 2.2 months of inventory right now. So months of inventory trending down. It's kind of at the top part of a seller's market. Average price trending upwards. That's for Vaughan detached properties. Richmond Hill, 22 detached properties were sold. Almost half, 10 sold at $2 million or more. Average sold price went from 1.7 to over 2 million to 2,072,000. Now, there's been many weeks where the average sold price has been over 2 million, so that's nothing new. Maybe what's out of the ordinary is the extra low week we had the previous week where average sold price was a little over 1.7. But overall, to me, looks like average sold price has been trending up in Richmond Hill. 2,072,000 is 3% higher than where we were this time a year ago. The median price is 4% higher. Of the 22 that sold, 55% sold at list price or more. Going back 3 weeks, 55, kind of seems like the norm. A little more than half of detached properties in Richmond Hill sell at list price or more. Listings up quite a bit from 77, 97 detached properties were listed. Active listings, though, is increasing. Months of inventory sitting at a balanced market, almost in the middle at 4.3 months of inventory. A balanced market, we say, is between 3 months of inventory and 5 months of inventory. So we're sitting at 4.3 months of inventory. Here's Markham. 27 sales of detached properties for week ending June 12th. 27 has been for the last 3 weeks. That's what we've been selling every week. Average price up a bit from the previous week to $1,793,000. 1,793 is 2% lower than where we were this time a year ago. The median price is 6% lower. If we look at the 4-week moving average, kind of looks like average and median price have been trending down for about the last month and a half. 27 were sold, 59% sold at list price or more. The last 3 weeks, if we look at that percentage, it's a little bit lower than where we were before. So we've been the last few weeks hovering between 44 and 59%. Previously, we were consistently over 70% selling at list price or more. So that percentage has come down a bit. Listings are up. We went from 66 to 92 listings. Active listings is increasing. Months of inventory a little bit higher for a few weeks now in a row. It's climbing up a little bit each week, sitting at 2.7 months of inventory. So months of inventory is increasing. Average price looks like it's trending downwards. Here's a quick summary. 3 to 5 months is a balanced market. We see that specifically in Richmond Hill, but Vaughan, Markham, we're at kind of we're a little bit, it's a seller's market technically. However, we're at the top end. It'll be very neighborhood specific, very price point specific, very house type specific. Whether you're in a balanced market, seller's market, in some areas, it's actually quite competitive where there's 4, 5, 6 offers on a property. It's really specific on the situation. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.